your business, how do we take, or most business owners, most companies out there do not, they know how to offer the service or offer the product, and they may be pretty good at some of the sales and whatnot. But when it comes to marketing messages, installing simple systems that are constantly making offers and producing revenue for the business, taking their customer and maximizing the sales process. And that's what we want to do here. Show you this. This is something that you definitely want to take the time to map out, because like any destination, if you are unaware of where you're going, unless you like road trips, unless you like just, you know what? Let's see what God has in store for us today. We're just going to buy a plane ticket, or we're just going to buy a random bus ticket and see where it takes us. Unless you like that, when it comes to business, you actually want to take the time to map this out. Planear, mapar, ver how you are going to take somebody, a stranger who doesn't know who you are, doesn't know about your brand. How are you going to take them through these stages to essentially becoming fanatics of your brand, of your products and your services, where they are actually being the foot soldiers for your company, saying that, man, when it comes to this particular subject or this particular product or service or this particular experience, they are talking about you. They are sharing your services. They're sharing your products, where they become either partners or affiliates of your product, which you want to keep that in mind of the future, right? Like, how do we get them from not knowing who we are to like saying, yes, that's the dude? For instance, today I got a message on Instagram and Messenger, and it was from somebody that I met in 2013, 2014, through how I got involved with internet marketing. I've been involved with internet marketing since, officially 2013 is the first time that I invested money to learn how to use the internet to make money. That was 10 years ago, right? Almost 10, yeah, 10 years ago. Well, this December will be 10 years. Now, when it comes to marketing and sales, I've been involved with marketing and sales since my whole life. And this is something that I've been sharing with the world since I got involved with the internet. We are masters at sales and marketing. We've been marketing and sales since the moment we came out of our mother's bosom, right? And even though a lot of people don't like to accept it, it is a reality. Whenever we wanted something, whenever we were hungry, whenever we had a wet diaper, we made noise to get attention. Whenever we saw somebody in middle school, high school, or whenever we were playing with somebody and they were attractive or something about them, we just liked them and we were flirting. Well, you were doing some marketing and you were doing sales. If you have ever had a significant other, whether just a significant other, a partner where you're in an intimate relationship, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it may be, you were doing marketing and sales. Okay. Just we have to come to this an understanding that we are all marketers and salespeople to some degree. Now, what I'm going to help you do, being part of this private community, is help you be marketing monsters, okay? Like badasses, where you are speaking to your ideal customer, clients, fears, desires, insecurities, worries, stresses, dream lives, a greater version of themselves, to where they are moved and inspired to do business with you, or at least start to exchange contact information, so you can build an asset that you can continue to build that relationship and essentially monetize it over and over again, and as fast as possible. Now, yep, this mapping out the process. I say all that because we want to map out this process, sales and marketing process, right? not having any customers or clients to having raving fans. Now, for this particular company, all right, what we did was map out their growth engine. Okay. No customers, no clients. How do they become aware? Okay. It's awareness stage. What happens after they become aware of us? Do they engage with our content, our advertising, and whatnot? After they engage with our advertising, whether that's in the form of content marketing or that's in the form of direct response ads, like literal ads, do they actually subscribe and give a number, a phone number, or a phone number, email, an address, depending if you're doing, how do you say, offline marketing? Now, sorry about that. And we're back. Now, you got to please excuse me for yawning so much. I have no idea. It's been a while since I've recorded a lot of videos and spoke this much. I've been in the background, um, just building things out, as you can see here. Now, as we were, subscribe. Did they subscribe? Now, did they end up converting? Whether that's booking appointments, did they buy the product or the service? Did they sign up? Um, excite, how do I say this? Well, let's just go through this whole process right now, right? I'm gonna lay this all out exactly what we are building or what I have built, so you can get an idea of what you want to do. You want to take people from this all the way to this. Now, in the awareness stage, people start here. How do they end up finding this company, this brand of Buddy Pets Mobile, right? If I come over here, let's come to the site. Do. I come over here to websites, click on this, and you can see all the pages that I have built inside this website, right? Now, coming over here, we made sure that the website is SEO, search engine optimization, content, making sure that our title tags, making sure the meta descriptions, making sure we were using proper, highly keyworded, highly searched keywords on the website. As you can see here, you can see these words: how many people, dog groomers near me, pet groomers near me, how many people per month, right? And you definitely want to build out your sites if you're going to do, you might as well. You're going to spend the time and spend the money somehow, some way building out a website. You might as well take the time to do a little bit of investigation, find out the highly searched keywords that are searched for your particular product and or service. And make sure that you start building out your website accordingly. And also keep in mind, okay, it's the little nuances that make a major difference, not just now, but long term. Okay, the files that you upload, whether that's an image file, that's your logo, that's a video file, you want to make sure not that they're stuffed with keywords, but that they have the proper keywords in the name of the file when you upload them, because when Google and all the search engines end up crawling your website, they pick up on those keywords. In turn, when people put that stuff inside Google search bar or Bing or whatever it may be, your content pops up. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. Again, sorry for yawning. Please forgive me for yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not tired. I'm excited. Now, how do they become aware of us? The website is optimized, SEO optimized, social media content. You really want to take advantage as of right now, the 26th of September, 2023, organic content is on fire, because based on what I'm hearing in the digital world, on the streets, in my investigation, is that there is a war going on between the platforms for attention, making sure that they have users of the social media platform staying on the platform as long as possible, because these platforms actually make money from advertisers. And the longer that people can stay on the platform and consume content, interact with different brands and different friends and family, the longer they stay on the platform, the more that they're going to make, because advertisers understand that majority of their ideal customers are spending time on social media. So you definitely want to implement your content creation strategy around that stuff. around that and start just deploying a lot of content that makes sense and it actually has value given, whether that's funny, interesting, entertaining, statistics, emotional, what storytelling, whatever. And I'm going to share with you, being part of this group, I'm going to share with you actually how to map out that content. Right now, we're going big picture, and then we're going to start getting into the tactics and the mechanics and whatnot, and how to actually build out these profitable campaigns and do branding at the same time while we're generating sales, and then maxing out the sales process. So you can build yourself an extremely profitable business that you're proud of and that provides the capital, the money, the lifestyle that you want for yourself, your family, your loved ones, and essentially building something with the ability to sell it for a profit. And then you can go on to another chapter of your life, or who knows, take it and build this massive conglomerate of whatever it is that you want to do in business. So, social media content, Google and YouTube ads, right? This is what we're going to be doing, or we're already starting this. We have that going now. Now, once they become aware of us, how do they engage? Okay. So the SEO, the website and whatnot, they read value-based content, articles, and watch a video. They also, from social media, you can see that they view reels or shorts from IG, Facebook, YouTube, and whatnot. When it comes to Google or YouTube ads, they click on the ad. Okay, that's how they're going to end up engaging. Now let's follow this process. After they engage, what ends up happening? Okay, when it comes to the SEO, optimized website content, they read an article or see all the services on the website. Then on our website, we have buttons and opt-in forms. We're making an offer to book now or ask your questions now. So they opt in for a first-time customer promo code. Now, do they subscribe? This is the question we want to ask ourselves. If no, come on down over here. Look what happens if they have not subscribed. Those people that come to visit our website, we want to retarget these individuals. As you can see here in the red line, boop, 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 boop. We want to continue to show them content so we can leverage these social media platforms to build the know, like, and trust and value the relationship with our prospects. And we continue to do that over and over again until, or even after they subscribe and give us their contact information. And we put them into our database, our customer relationship management system. Right? So, and then what happens? In our content, we don't always want to ask, okay? We want to make sure that we have a well-balanced content strategy. Okay, we want to create marketing messages and marketing pieces that move and inspire people to go check out your website or click on the link inside the captions or inside the comments. Then, you get them to click on those links and then they end up subscribing. You also want to make a call to action in not all your content, but some of your content. I mean, you can give a call to action constantly, whether that's asking them to go to a specific URL and opt in and check out this or whatever, check out this video, or simply asking them their thoughts and their opinion about what it is that you're sharing. That way there's engagement, okay? And the algorithms from all these platforms love what you're doing. You're like, yes, I love this brand. I love this person. I love this company because they are producing engaging content, which keeps their users on the platform longer and it makes them money, which in turn builds your brand and essentially makes you money with the systems that we're going to install and put in place. So, call to action to opt in at a URL and or DM message the fan page. Okay, you can have people actually comment down below or DM us a particular word, which I'm going to show you right now, something that we have set up. So when somebody writes your page with particular words or keywords, we're going to have some automation hooked up inside there. So not only do they become DM or messenger subscribers, but we are actually collecting name, email, and phone numbers from them through Messenger and Instagram DMs. So we can put them into our CRM, our customer relationship management system, and then have all the system doing all the telling and selling for you. Okay. So you can in turn make money and monetize. Now, what happens? Okay, call to action. Did they subscribe? We'll just say yes. And again, if not, we're going to do omnipresent retarget or remarketing with engagers. Okay, and I'm going to show you a breakdown of all this stuff, but we want to do omnipresent remarketing. Okay, we want to follow these people all over the internet so we can make sales and grow our businesses. So, but we'll just say that they did subscribe. Let's follow this arrow. We put them in email and SMS booking system. Now, this is a booking because this particular business actually sees their customers face to face or their clients face to face. I mean, it's pet grooming, so they're furry little pets. Now, the owners of these pets book a time for this particular client to go and see them and meet them because it is a mobile pet grooming company. We put them in the system. Now we check out if they used the code and booked an appointment or if they just booked an appointment. If they didn't book an appointment, we continue to follow up with them through email and SMS communications until they book. Okay. Now, once they book, they're going to receive a confirmation and reminder with emails and SMS. Now, we want to make sure that they didn't cancel or anything like that. If they did cancel, we want to make sure that the system automatically is set up to try to rebook them. Okay. And we have this all set up, which I'll share with you. Now, if they did book and whatnot, and we want to know if the appointment was confirmed, like 100%, and we showed up and we did the job and we got paid, right? So what ends up happening? We want to have the team, okay, because we're thinking about the future. We want to have our team to capture the process for content and upload it to Google Drive or Dropbox or wherever it is that you want to host and save files, content files, so you can use that for repurposing content and whatnot, and have your creative team or your team or you yourself go in there and use the images and videos and whatnot to create something captivating, right? Now, we're looking to build this company out pretty massively. Okay, as of right now, it's a solo or one-man show when it comes to offering the services. We're coming in as like our marketing firm and our consulting firm. We're coming in there and we are going to build out a wealth creation machine where I already started creating the advertising for new employees, new trainees and whatnot. We're doing some investigation on getting some new vans and financing these new vans and whatnot. Anyhow, that has to do with this, right? We're creating standard operating procedures, or SOPs, for people when they come on board. Okay, at least twice or three times a day to capture a video or to capture an image of the jobs that you're doing, so we can use that content or we can use those creatives for content marketing. Now, once that's all done, or after that, or I should say before that, which I'm call it automated email and SMS follow-up schedule, 30 minutes scheduled out 30 minutes, 1 hour after for Google My Business Facebook reviews. Now, once somebody, our guy has finished the job, finished the service, we want to make sure that we tag the client or tag the customer so the system automatically sends them a message 30 minutes or to an hour afterwards to saying, hey, we just want to thank you for your service, or thank you for choosing us to do your pet grooming or whatever it may be, your marketing services, like whatever it is that you're offering. But for this particular case, we want to thank you for choosing us to actually freshen up and groom your dog. And, your furry friend, your furry family member is nice and fresh and whatnot. We know that you have many options to choose from, but you chose us, and we just want to make sure that you leave a review. And once you leave a review, whether that's good or bad, we're going to send you a little bonus or something, right? Now, we want to make sure that we configure that. We want to configure the system. Okay, we want to tag these people. We want to give them a tag, making sure that the system knows it starts counting down. If somebody does not have this tag, make sure to send them an email follow-up, an SMS follow-up. Hey, 30, 45 days out, 30 to 45 days out. Hey, it's been a while since you've actually groomed or freshened up your pup or your animal. Would you like to take advantage of a special offer or coupon code or whatever it is? We want to make sure that we have this systemized, so we are constantly bringing our customers back. We want to make sure that we increase our frequency of purchase. And that's just with the services. We're not talking about any kind of other offers, which we're going to get to. Okay. Now, aside from that, we want to test offer packages for subscriptions. The reason being is because we want financial stability. If we can create offers that have to do with either annual memberships, monthly memberships, or bundle packages and whatnot, we want to test these things out to see how the marketplace responds to these types of offers, that they like them. That way we have either monthly recurring revenue or annual recurring revenue, which creates stability and certainty that every single month that I wake up, or every year, I have this many members paying their membership fee. Their membership or their package or whatever it is. So I don't have to worry so much about new customer acquisition. Even though we will continue doing new customer acquisition, the idea is to take the customers or clients that we've already invested money and time and energy capturing their information, winning them over to the point that they've voted with their wallets. Now, since these individuals, because the statistics guys went out there and put all this data together to find out who's more valuable, new customers or returning customers. And come to find out that returning customers are 9 times more likely to purchase from you again, and 300% more valuable than new customer acquisition, which should really open your mind. Okay. You should do your absolute best job, which is my job. I feel obligated, as you being part of this group. I'm going to share with you how to position your front end offers so attractive that your ideal customers feel dumb for not doing business with you. And we do that because we want to get them into our world, into our vortex of actual converting into customers. We want to make sure that we create offers so powerful, so compelling, that they pull out their wallet happily and make the investment of doing business with us. Why? And we don't mind losing money on the front end or even breaking even, because what we're doing is we are creating an asset with very, very, very low investments. And this asset can pay you more than any other investment out there, aside from like cryptocurrency, NFTs and whatnot. There is no other asset out there that produces more return on investment than having your own database, your own small to medium-sized business that has a book of business of names, phone numbers, and emails. Okay. Email marketing, for every dollar invested, you get $38 to $42 back, depending on who you're asking. Now, that's 3,800% return on investment. That if you install the systems that I'm going to be sharing with you, you're going to be able to monetize this asset of yours that will produce 3,800% return on investment like clockwork. Okay. That's the objective here. And I want you to pay attention to how we actually build this out and now you know why we're building out, because the return on investment is exponential. It's ridiculous. So I say all that because, how do we come up with offers? How do we craft offers or how do we find offers that we don't even have to create, okay, or we don't even have to fulfill on, in the form of joint venture or affiliates and whatnot, where we can put these individuals, our prospects, our customers that have already paid us, we can put them in a sequence every single week, every single month, getting new offers so we can increase the lifetime value customer, or the lifetime customer value, which if we have and know our KPIs, our key performance indicators, we know how much somebody is worth on average in a 3-month or 1-month period, 3-month period, 6-month period, 1-year period. And for the life of the customer, we know how much they're worth. Once we identify that, then we know what our break even point is and what our profit is at what point in time, So we understand how much I'm able to invest into acquiring a customer, because in this amount of time or X amount of time, they're going to be this much value, or they're going to be worth this much to our company. So again, understanding our KPIs, understanding how to craft offers, and understanding how to find offers that we can consistently make to our database. Now I'm going into some brainstorming here: research physical products, monetization, growth, and scale. Okay. Research competitors and vendors up and down the supply chain to buy out, acquire. Because what our objective is to build generational wealth. Okay. My customers, my client, my partner wants to build something, that is building something that he's going to be able not to just be proud of now and live a pretty awesome life, a kick-ass life now, but build something to the point where his kids or in his kids' kids are going to live pretty well and potentially even be in a position to take over the family business, whatever it may be at that point in time into the future. But we have that in our vision, right? So after that, as you can see here, like how did we ascend them? This is ascension. Excite is when they actually finally become customers, right? Ascending is how do we get these people to buy from us over and over again, and essentially being raving fans, because like, man, these people just constantly are coming out with amazing offers that just helps my life, improves my life, and gets my life to the point that I want to experience, or the position I want to be in, right? And there you go, money. Now, I know that was a lot of information. I wanted to share that with you because it is something powerful and something that you definitely want to do and model after. Because if you have an idea of how you generate business, how business actually works, how does a stranger become aware of us? How do they engage after they become aware of this? How do they engage with us? And then once they engage, do they subscribe or exchange valuable information so we can build a relationship with them? And then after they subscribe, what happens? How do they convert? And then after they convert and become paying customers, what happens to the point of where we can monetize them even more? Now, if you have a big understanding of how this all works every step of the way, you're like, all right, well, now I know how this works. Now I know how business happens and how our company makes money. Then we can go in there and then create this system. And later on in the future, when we understand our KPIs, like, or when we see that something is not working, we don't completely rebuild everything like, oh, it sucks, it's all broken, it's never going to work. No, we need to understand, well, all right, are people engaging with our content and our ads? Okay, are they clicking on it? Are they watching it? Okay, now after they click on it, are they watch it? Are they actually subscribing? Are they giving us their contact information? And if they're not engaging with our stuff, then we know it's our creative, our advertising, and our content. We need to modify our content, because why would I modify everything else in my system if my people are not even engaging with our ads or our content? So we don't have to build out everything else. We're just like, all right, let's make a tweak of our advertising, our messaging, and the images and the videos that we're using. Then, if they are subscribing, cool, wonderful. Now we know our content works. Now we know people are subscribing. Okay, so we're getting conversion rates. Are people buying? Are people booking appointments? If they're not booking appointments, why? We go in there and try to find out why, because the information, the data is going to tell us everything. Now, if they are buying, are they buying again? Are we making any more offers? How often are we sending offers? We're never going to know that unless we have a system in place and then we start looking at the data. Because I can tell you right now, you may think that you're offering consulting or microblading or pet grooming or marketing services or whatever it may be that you think that you're offering. That's not who you are. Who you really are is an investor. And what you're investing in is data. And when you have this data, okay, you're able to make educated decisions. Because when you have information, the numbers lie. We want to take our emotion out of our decision making process and allow the data to guide and direct the decisions that we make moving forward, because the data says everything. Numbers don't lie. And that's why I say that you're an investor and you're going to be a good investor because we're going to create systems that for every dollar that you put in, you're getting multiples back return on investment. So anyhow, I could go on further, or I should go on to show you underneath the hood. I just wanted to give you the big picture right here.